Hey everybody, this is Grace. And something I've noticed more and more recently has come about yet again, twice recently. One was something like they're both online. One, I don't know if it was a meme or somebody kind of made it look like a meme or something. And it was this about that somebody who is a narcissist. Now, that would be defining them as having this disorder. Let's just say somebody they feel is narcissistic person has narcissistic traits, and the attitude was that they had stopped developing at age 2. Now, I've heard that in the past. I can understand why people see it that way, but I've always kind of questioned it. I need to go back and look at some of my old videos. Because I've mentioned this about, you see enough things online, it can kind of get into your mind, and you think of that, well, somebody must have done some research to know that. Now, this one, I have always doubted. As far as I remember, always doubted, because what's this with age 2? I understand it. I understand where they may have looked at it and said, okay, it must be age 2. No. Okay. No, it is not. A person, I cannot imagine somebody really seriously taking that and believing it, that narcissists are stuck at age 2. Now, what do they mean by they're stuck? But before I say that, let me say, think adolescence. Okay? I'm age 2. Adolescence. Now, what do they mean by they're stuck? Some people, most people that I have seen or heard say that, they are referring to emotionally, or emotionally, and or, well, it really comes down to emotionally. Okay, or I could say that what they're referring to, what they're saying, that people who have said this, whatever way, it's more of a behavior. Their behavior is that of a 2-year-old. Now, I cannot imagine somebody would even think that would be true. Now, why would somebody put it out there for others to see that, to believe that it would be true? Notoriety, or maybe they they got a little thrill to put something out there and see how many people are following it and then believing it. Following it and believing it. But no, like I said, think adolescence. Now, I'm plan on it to go along with this whole thing of the whole pop psychology bit with the golden child that I've been doing. I've done a couple of them. I have done them in the past. I did look to see, and I saw 2. I didn't search the right way, but I will next time. But I just ran across 2 that I've done in the past, and I'm sure my views have probably changed, but grown and developed, because I really see this pop psychology. I'm not a fan of pop psychology, but if I'm going to talk about it, I have to mention it as it is mentioned. You see what I'm saying? I have to refer to it as it's mentioned. But I'm going to combine them together. So I'm having trouble making this video. I keep getting interruptions, but anyway, and some people they want to find also, how can you help a narcissist? How could a counselor? Now, I'm not going to talk about how do they do it, and in what way, because I don't know all of them. But to treat them as though they're a 2-year-old and use that as a focus, is that they're 2 years old and want to develop from there. Like I said, I'm having trouble with this video. I'm going to do them later on, maybe, hopefully, nothing else comes up. Anytime I say that something does, that doesn't mean that it's going to again. Anyway, I'm wrapping this one up. Talk to you on another day.